Hey guys, today we're going to talk about Tabata as a workout for you to do at home. Tabata represents a workout based off of time. It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and you're doing something 8 times. The workout I'm going to give for you today has 8 exercises, and from a beginner standpoint, you're going to do each exercise one after the other, working your way all the way down the list. Once you get down to the bottom of the list, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, following that sequence all the way down, you're going to take a 1 minute break, and then you're going to repeat that 7 more times. 1 minute break after every round, a total of 8 rounds through. That is a true Tabata. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 sets, 8 exercises. Go at it. This exercise we're going to go through is a squat jump. Derivative of the squat, your squat. Feet are about shoulder width, lower back arch, chest up, toes slightly pointed out, and your squat, which is your modification, is you're lowering your body, sitting back into an imaginary chair, standing up, squeezing your glutes nice and tight, push that butt back, reach those hands up, coming back up, squeezing. So that is your modified version, the squat. Again, lower back arch, chest up, butt back, head forward, turning into what we want to do, which is the squat jump, which is lowering and driving. Squat, jump. Try to land flat on those feet, sit that butt back, drive it up, explode. Down in control, exploding all the way up. That is your squat jump. All right, the second exercise we have is the push-up. 3 different versions of. We always want to do the best version we can, but do the best version you can. So it's a regular push-up, a modified push-up, or a belly push-up. So your push-up position, down in a high plank, hands under your shoulders, on your toes, keep that core tight, hands stacked over your shoulders, driving down to the floor, pressing up. Keep that core nice and tight as you drop, pressing all the way up. If you can't get all the way down, what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop your knees, lift your feet, and drive. Still keeping that body nice and straight. Don't push that butt to the ceiling. Keep that butt and body nice and tight. And if you have to, you can press off the floor to do belly from regular to modified. All right, third exercise are your bicycles, core movement. Lying on your back, hands behind your head, feet up in the air. You want your elbow to reach into your opposite knee while the other elbow kicks out, arm kicks out, leg kicks out, side to side. You can take it slow. You can pick up the pace and move a little faster as long as you're engaging your core. And a modified version would be staying down, tapping your heels, making sure you're reaching for them, but you must have to reach for them. Shoulders off the ground, making sure you're feeling your core engage in the movement. We're gonna go lunge jumps. Lunge jumps, forward, backward lunge jumps, skater lunge jumps, and if you have knee issues and can't jump, then you just do your regular lunges. Lunges, you can go curtsy lunges. Whatever works best for you. Let's start with the forward backward lunge. Ready, and begin. So dropping down, hopping up, alternating as you jump. And again, if you can't jump, then you can just go with a standard step. And if you want, you can turn it into a curtsy, where you're stepping and then jumping, turns it into the skater, and the step takes the jump and the plyo out of it. You can even, if you like, you can go with a side lunge, stepping side to side. All variations of lunges work. You have to go what's best for you, your body, and your abilities. Next exercise here is your plank, super plank, or modification is a plank rock, and I'll show you that in a second. Your super plank, starting down in the low plank position, elbows and toes, feet together, core nice and tight, pressing up with one hand to the other hand, dropping back down and down. One of the things you want to try to do is as you do this, try to alternate the hand you press up with. So whether you do it every set, every other rep, or every round, always try to push off with the other side. Your plank rock, you can go hip dip side to side, or a forward backwards movement are your modifications for your planks. So our next exercise is the power sit-up. A sit-up where we're trying to almost act like an accordion, squeezing from both angles, hitting upper abs and lower abs. We're gonna start lying on our back, feet on the floor, hands overhead, and the object here is to throw the hands, pull the knees in, squeeze nice and tight, releasing all the way down. 2 ways you can do this. If you have good core stability, you can leave your legs up in the air If you feel like you're feeling it in your hips, then you want to lower your feet to the floor so you release the hip flexors and pull with the abs. If you can't do that, you can do a regular sit-up, reaching to the ceiling, going all the way back down, or you can do a leg raise. Lift and lower, keeping your core nice and tight. The object here is engage the core. All right, so our next exercise is our Superman or Superman pull. So we're gonna start lying on our belly. You're lying flat on the floor with your arms extended as far as you can. The Superman is basically lifting the upper body and lower body at the same time, forcing your glutes and your back to engage, as well as trying to keep your abs nice and tight. Super modified would be opposite limbs, but what Hank and I both like is the Superman pull. So it's lifting and pulling, release. Lift and pull, trying to keep those elbows squeezed nice and tight behind your back so we engage the upper back. And that is your Superman pull. All right, your final exercise in this workout is everyone's favorite, the burpee. It is a plyometric movement, full body, dropping down as fast as you can, exploding up as fast as you can. We'll start by breaking it down. Squatting down, reaching for the floor. You're gonna kick your feet back. We're dropping all the way to the floor, pushing up and thrusting our feet, and then jumping up. Fast-paced mode, down, all the way down, thrust it up, and jump. To the floor, drop it down, thrust it, and jump. And if you need to modify, you can go squat thrust and just stand up. Even less, you can step if you have knee issues, and add a little jump at the top. That's everybody's favorite, the burpee. Nice job. Thank you.